You see groups of people practicing it in your local park. It's said to have incredible health benefits, and now even supermodel Naomi Campbell has taken it up. Tai Chi, it's not your typical high-intensity session, but according to the masters, it is surprisingly challenging. So where did it all start? What's the history of Tai Chi? Master Aaron Khor has been practicing the art form since he was 5 years old and was first introduced to it by his father, Grandmaster Gary. Aaron joins me now on weekends to tell us all about Tai Chi. G'day, Aaron.
Hi, Andrea. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Have you already done Tai Chi this morning?
Yes, I have. I do my daily practice every morning.
And for those of us who find it all a little bit of a mystery, what is Tai Chi?
Tai Chi is a recreational fitness system of flowing movements, and they're designed to help exercise the body, develop the mind, and bring them together in unison. So the movements are performed at a slower pace, which actually helps the person to actually create a deep diaphragmatic breathing and deeper concentration to bring the body to a state of tranquil and relaxation. In another sense, some people see it as a martial art. So the history of Tai Chi originates to back thousands of years ago, back to a Taoist named Tang San Feng, who is said to be the person who created the actual Tai Chi form itself. And he was a Taoist priest back in the Wudang Mountains, where he used Taoism philosophy and integrated it with the exercise to follow how nature progressed in its way to improve the health. After a while, it was given to and taught to a person from the Chen village, who then learned it and took it back to their village. And that was when they started practicing it and using it as a way to also protect themselves from robbers and people who wanted to just take money from them. From then on, a young person called Yang Lu Chen came to the Chen village wanting to learn Tai Chi. After seeing it, he wanted to take it back to the whole city outside. So that's a bit of the history in the basics of how it occurred.
You're on weekends. My guest is Aaron Khor. He is a Tai Chi master. I've never done Tai Chi, but I guess I'm trying to relate it a little bit in my mind to, I guess, the sun salutation, the kind of routine that you would do in yoga. Is it similar to that? So you do the movements in a certain order?
So if you learn the sequence of the actual movements, so let's call the Tai Chi set a sequence. So the sequences are done to help create the memory, but actually there are movements followed by the way a lot of animals move, and that's how the names come about. And doing the movements in sequence helps to create the flow in the body, and that allows the person to sort of slowly begin to forget and actually relax into the movements itself. And doing it early in the morning and doing it in the afternoon and following how the sun rises and how the sun also sets down at night is also following the way nature is actually going around us.
Can you tell us a little bit about your journey with Tai Chi, how you started and got involved at such a young age, 5 years old?
My father taught Tai Chi for a very long time, way before I was born. He also practiced Wushu, which is Chinese martial arts, including all the animal styles that you may have heard, something like the praying mantis style, for example. So I learned when I was young, and he taught it to me as a fitness exercise as well, to keep my joints healthy and keep my body and blood flow constantly increasing. And learning that when I was young taught me a lot of coordination, and it taught me a lot of patience and control of what I do with my body. And so after learning that, I found that it helped me a lot when I couldn't complete some of my assignments from my university or even my high school time. So I was able to do Tai Chi and help myself relax down and actually feel more calm, even during the exams that a lot of students face, that type of anxiety as well.
You're on weekends. I'm Andrea Gibbs, and my guest is Aaron Khor, a Tai Chi master from Sydney. You've become a master. Your father is a grandmaster. What's the difference?
The difference is also the length of time that someone's practiced, but in a different sense, when you're looking at Grandmaster and Master, it's also the skill level and the skill set that they have. So being able to do a particular movement or knowing how to use the movement and actually move the chi and the blood differently internally and actually be like strong and grounded to the floor and not being able to be pushed or moved would also determine the skill level of the individual. And it's not just the skill, it's also the knowledge that the person has. So the difference between the two mainly is mainly those two aspects when you're looking at it.
Have you seen people who have come to Tai Chi later on in life, much older than 5 years old, and still get benefits?
Yes, I have. I've seen many people get these type of benefits, particularly in China, where many of them actually do it in the park. Sometimes I see the young ones at the age of 16 teaching the elderly how to do certain movements, because in the park it's all free and they just learn off one another, and it's very helpful for them because sometimes in the morning the elderly are looking for some sort of exercise, something non-high intensity and non-strenuous to do. So I've seen many people along that journey start at a later age and get tremendous benefit. So when you're doing Tai Chi, you're not just doing the exercise. You're learning how to have control. You're learning new motor skills in the human body. You're reteaching and relearning how to move certain joints, muscles, and ligaments.
If people wanted to give it a go, where should they start?
Best would be looking up on the website for your most local Tai Chi school, just searching the word itself. Otherwise, even for us ourselves, you can search Australian Academy of Tai Chi in Google, and some of our classes will come up.
And it's Chinese New Year this weekend. Are you celebrating?
Yes, we are celebrating over here in Sydney, definitely. Celebrating with family, seeing all the relatives every now and then as well, and having lots of good food and enjoying the company as well.
Well, you enjoy that. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Andrea.
That was Master Aaron Khor from the Australian Academy of Tai Chi and Qigong.